rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees.
Are you ready for the next great sport? Yeah, you know what's coming. We're talking about the Chicken Beggar Racing League. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be epic. Might even quench your appetite. Hard to say. We got Martha, got Nelly, Rocket, and Chicken Little. Get some grub before we start doing some training. We do some 1/10 miles. Good. Working on them starts, getting some burnouts. Oh yeah. So, can your chickens make the cut? Well, let's find out. Chicken Racer Bagel League, the inaugural cup. It's coming.
What is going on, everybody?
Jesus.
Poor Jennifer didn't even see that coming.
I didn't. That was good. I forgot about that.
And Miss Kelpfire looking stunning. What's going on, man?
Thank you.
You got like your hair did, checked your nails. What's going on?
A fancy like? Oh, Dixon.
She likes her Dixon. You gotta be careful with that one.
Check out my Dixon.
Check out my Dixon. It's funny you say that. Katie's got on her autism Dixon. They just showed up today.
Oh, sweet.
All I got on is that VTwin Life. It's just what I have.
Pants on this time though. Okay, well. Keldon, sorry. Things get a little weird with you. This is what it is. So thanks, everybody. Dr. Harley's here. Thanks, sir. Great live by yesterday. Droop's here. Salty Badger's here. Oki's here. Mr. DDK's here, which he probably won't be here long. It's past his bedtime. Let's see who else is here. We got the crew. Nomad Matt's here. Good to see you again, sir. Wilkie's here. Robert's here. Robert, how are you, sir? Two-wheeling Tom. Man, there's some new faces in. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We Tweedledee is in the hizzle. Fat Glide's here. Let's oh jeez, Fat Glide's coming in hot. Rowdy's here. Oki's here. It's good to have everybody. So what's going on? What's new? What's happening, peeps?
Not much. How's it going, Kelfire? Been a while.
Nothing much. Just trying to get some seat time in on the Road King.
Nice.
Oh, you got a new bike?
Yeah.
You still liking that thing? Iron Butterfly, how are you?
Upgrades are nice.
Mike. So you're happy with it?
Yes. I'm still trying to get used to the size. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I heard.
I'm juvenile today. I apologize. Yes, I am. What's going on? Scott, what's going on?
Yeah, it's definitely a big jump from a Sportster to a Road King to a Touring. But it does make me feel a little bit more confident and nimble on the Sportster, though.
Oh, I bet. You can throw that thing around like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's a great platform, especially, you really want to get out and enjoy more touring. Road King's a great bike.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the bikes I was looking at before we bought the Road Glide, and Kate, and rightfully so, she thought we should get a bigger bike, but that Road King's a nice bike.
I've always loved the Road King customs with that 10-inch headlight. There's just something about them that they had an awesome look with the customs.
Yeah. I got the that Laguna orange and
bike's beautiful.
Ooh, good color.
It is. It does look quite red. It's a very reddish orange, not in the sunlight. And we were at I was at our local Harley for the Easter egg hunt this last Saturday, and there was a couple of bikes that were there with the Tequila Sunrise. It's very close.
Hey, I got one of those right here. Tequila Sunrise. I love those.
It was very close. I thought I had to ask him. I said, "What color is that?" He said, "The tequila sunrise." And I said, "Oh, okay." Holy cow!
What the fuck just happened?
Hey, Mavcast lit a cigar really quick.
Balls in the house. Wait. See if I can do it. Boop. What's up, buddy?
That's like the Hellboy way of lighting a cigar.
And look at this. One of the sexiest men on YouTube. What's going on, Corey?
How you doing, guys?
You know, still wishing I had a beard, but you know, all right.
It's still like, I didn't catch it on fire.
So we were just talking about how cool Kelt's bike is.
Oh yeah, she got a badass bike.
She's a badass.
I can't wait to bring it to Baggers and Brews.
You're bringing it to New Jersey? Oh,
bringing it to New Jersey. Yeah.
Better hope nobody steals it, man. Jersey's a rough town, rough state. And yes, this is actually just dumb luck that I'm drinking Starbucks, but you know, I am. I was feeling bougie.
Later.
It was.
But not drinking Seattle's best.
If you go in and use the promo code DWoods, they give you a free coffee. I don't know if it really works, but feel free to try it tomorrow. Dallas, what's up, buddy? Hook Dog's in the house. Man, everybody's here. Nice to see everybody.
I agree. Denver is very pretty.
Dallas.
What's that about Denver? No, Denver, yeah. He's a good-looking guy.
Some might say.
You don't get to be the commissioner of the performance chicken bagger rate. Wait, it's the chicken performance bagger rate. I can't even say it now.
I know. I'm the CEO, Chief Financial Officer.
That's CFO.
That too. Man of many titles.
That's the HMFIC.
Yeah.
Who?
Damn, you quick.
So, Corey, if we put you in charge of security, will you be the chicken choker? I have a lot of questions about this. That's
thing. A CC.
He's the CC. He's not the P. He's the CC. Oh man, it's getting warm too. Finally.
Hey,
Yes.
Only till I get my certification. Then I'm the CCC. Certified.
Yeah, you know
choker.
me. You're the certified chicken choker. I don't even know what that kind of
The
training is
triple
like.
C.
Do you have to up your
It's private.
subscription for this?
You get that on the chicken fans only?
Chicken fans only. That chicken was clucking.
I just saw that too.
Dark Soul is going on. Yeah, it's actually well, first off, thanks everybody for hanging out. It's actually warming up in Jersey. It looks like it's going to be a whole week of riding next week. Take the kid out this weekend.
Lucky we got like 2 inches of snow today.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We had some snow, some flurries mixed with rain this morning. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, we've been getting rain off and on, and a lot of pollen. A lot of tree seeds.
That's coming over here for sure. All the pollen.
Yeah.
We had that really bad, and then all of a sudden it went from that to a monsoon for the last like couple days. Scott's here. Scott's in Reading, I believe. That's not that far from me. It's nice to see people showing up on YouTube that are local. Mike Ball. Oh, Mike, come on. That's just offensive.
No cow.
Yeah, I think it's like low 40s outside right now.
Oh wow.
And there's snow in the foothills right up, I mean, fairly low. It's ridiculous. I'm over it.
Is the Sky Needle covered?
It could be. I don't know. I can't see it. I'm a ways from it.
Oh, see, Rowdy's took it too far.
He's got the cock on the shark nose.
You gotta say it like Rhodey though. Cock.
It's cock.
Cock.
He rides around on his bike with a big cock on the back. And then he gets people to pose with his cock. It's a little weird. I went through New Hope. He was there with a big cock.
If you ask him nicely,
that wrote its own joke. What's that?
Said if you ask him nicely, he'll show you his cock.
I'll pass.
We are 9 minutes into this, and I think we ended my channel.
Demonetized already.
Oh, I can hear the phone
Already
ringing
gone.
tomorrow. Remember that stuff we were sending you? Yeah, Corey took it over the line. Like he's the head chicken choker. I mean, it's a title. What are you gonna do? So what's everybody's plans for the summer? Who's doing what? Kel, you're going to what? Gettysburg?
Well, the first Yeah, the first trip is TMMR,
What is that?
the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival
Okay.
at Loretta Lynn's
Oh, okay.
in May.
Nice.
Yeah. We're going to meet up with Dallas and Penny, and Doc is going to be there, and Drew is going to
Nice.
be there, and
Taking the crew.
yeah.
And then what's next? Gettysburg?
Then Gettysburg is next. Yep, Gettysburg,
Okay.
and then we're going to take a trip over to Baggers and Brews.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That event's getting bigger and bigger every day. I keep getting text messages like, this company's coming, this company's coming, this company's sending this. I'm like, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tunnels to Towers is a good foundation.
They are.
Yeah.
From what I heard through Des, that the New York City police officer that was killed, they had his house paid off, I think, in the first week after his death. I mean, yes,
Awesome.
you can't replace an individual. There's no price on that. But to be able to take that burden away from a family, not even have to think about it's amazing.
Yep.
Especially after something like that, when they have all of a sudden so much on their plate, and to have a small burden is a wrong terminology, but to have that burden taken off them where they can try to cope and deal with what they have in front of them, what's been put on their plate, not have to worry about that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's go ahead.
I was going to say, Des might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Tunnels to Towers started after 9/11, was founded after 9/11.
Yeah, I don't know the history of it. I suppose I should look it up.
Yeah.
But I think it's nice. I think that it's an opportunity to not only help veterans, but then to help first responders who generally get kind of brushed under the rug, if you will. So I think it's a win for everybody, and it's nice. And I know like Doc's doing his build for veterans charity. I think it's great. I think it's great that we all can put some usefulness into this platform. You know, there's a lot of people that are doing really solid work. I think it's fantastic.
It was like my good friend Mikey McKeon. He's he's the president of the Fire and Iron Motorcycle Club, the chapter in Skagit County. It's Station 152. It's an all firefighters motorcycle club. He's in charge of the whole West Coast of all the station houses, and they do every year the Refuse to Forget run on 9/11, where they go up to the Peace Arch right on the border. It's crazy. The Peace Arch, if you go to it's on the border of Washington, Canada, but you're at the Peace Arch and you look behind you, you have the border to Washington. You look in front of you, the border to Canada. It's a no man's land. You're in between both countries, and it's weird feeling when you're there, but it's cool because they'll have the first responders come out of Canada. You have all kinds coming up from, Washington, surrounding areas. They fly out members from the New York Police Department and the fire department, and it's a really neat run to be part of. I try to make that one every year. Mikey does a great job putting on the runs and what he does, and he's actually on the 9/11 commission, one of the people with the commissioner board.
Interesting. Yeah, DDK said it was founded. Oh, it was founded by Rush Limbaugh. Really?
Didn't know
that's
that.
cool.
Interesting. I have no Dallas. We have it. Do you want to take a moment out we got to congratulate Corey on his promotion to being the chief chicken choker. If anyone doesn't know the joke, you need to know it and obey the joke. Anytime Corey shows up, you have to congratulate him on getting married, having a baby. You just make something up, because the best thing about that joke is if someone's in the chat that doesn't know, they think it really happens. Oh, we've all fallen for that one. Oh, such good times. So Corey, what are you up to this summer besides getting married?
Bike wise, probably just doing Baggers and Brews.
Okay.
Started a new job, have almost no time off with it. So,
oh man, sorry to hear that.
I understand that 100%. I'm 2 weeks into the new job.
Nice. How are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it. It's been A learning curve. I mean, driving truck isn't new, but when it comes to driving a concrete truck, and people want a certain mixture of the mud when you go take it to them, that's going to be the biggest learning curve, is making sure that it ain't too wet or too dry for what they want, especially with some of the big state jobs, the company I work for, because the state will want a certain spec and they'll test it. And if it doesn't meet what they want, they'll deny the trucks. They send it back. We don't want it. And so that'll be the biggest learning curve, and it's going to take a while to get that part down, but no, I'm liking it.
Nice.
So where else, Corey? So you going to Baggers and Brews? Where else?
Yep. That's probably it. Some weekend rides, whatever I can do in, a weekend is about all I'm really going to be able to get out to, because, I've only got a few days I can use for everything this year. And
I got to come up your way and get a chance to hang out with you. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my PTO time. I'm like, oh, we're going to do it. Harley Fatboy Jr. just got done talking to him on the phone this afternoon. He's definitely coming.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's staying with us, so I'm probably sure I'll be arrested before the event even gets started, but he's like, man, we're going to tear it up. I'm like, oh, it's not going to end well.
The Flying Hawaiian.
He's the Flying Hawaii.
Apparently, he's one heck of a golfer, too.
There is nothing that boy can't do.
He plays guitar and he sings and
Yep.
Yeah, Tweedo. I didn't know about TMMR. I'll have to put that on the list for next year. This year's there's a lot going on, but yeah, that would be really cool. I'd love to do that. You have to.
Wilkie, we'll just meet up at the Dunkett's at the end of his street.
Wilkie saw me ride. Come on, there's a video out there somewhere of it, maybe. That kind of killed the allure of it, but that's all right. We don't mind.
That was crisp. That was loud.
Yeah, there is the Hootenanny in West Virginia. Is it West Virginia? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Frog.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to go to that. Hi, Frog. Yeah.
I'm gonna be snuggling with Corey. Forget that. I'm sorry, ma'am. Please continue.
Oh no, I was going to answer. A while back, XAN asked if Hog Rock was too much for me. Oh no. Well, we'd like to go back. We want to make sure we have enough PTO and time and funds by the end of the year. So
XAN strikes me as a guy that would go to Hog Rock and get crazy.
Really?
Running around naked, hanging out with strippers. It's kind of
Hard rock or hard cock? What?
Yeah, right.
Same difference.
Oh, well, this is let's take a turn. Okay.
Hey man, you put it out there.
Oh,
You
what's
made
going
that.
on?
You made the little picture.
Hey, you were dumb enough to invite me and Nagano on a live stream with no topic. I don't feel like it was my fault.
And then you start talking about chickens, and next thing you know, there's a chicken on the live, and the fucking CBR was born.
Yes. If you haven't seen that, what is it, 2-3 weeks back?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Bry had a lot of fun with AI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, ChatGPT
He had a lot of fun playing with cocks.
I know. I told Amy we're doing this one. She's like, "Oh Jesus, do I have to bring a chicken out again?"
Yes.
It was a cock from every state.
Hey, some of those were damn impressive. I loved it.
Well, you know you've achieved greatness when you get your cock sponsored. So
And now we've gone to another level.
So, do you have to put the logo on it? If you get
I mean, if you want sponsorship, because
yeah, you got to tattoo that on there.
Well, you bring up an interesting point, because then you have to film it, because how else would you get the return on the investment? All right. Starting my OnlyFans. Hang on, I'll be back. Oh, man. Chicken and the goat. There you go. My goat's still back here, by the way. I got to bring him up. I got to put him on the bike for the event. So if you guys don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, the Baggers and Brews event is coming up in July. I will be there. So we're talking about there's going to be a lot of us there. And there is going to be a lot of food trucks. There's going to be a lot of vendors there, and the list keeps growing by the day. I think the other day when I opened up my phone, there was like 5 or 6 people that weren't there yesterday. So it's going to be a great time. And
Jeez.
Jesus.
You don't have a mascot riding on your bike, Bry?
No, the tour pack's been off for a while. When the tour packs goes on, then we get the mascot back on.
Yeah, see, Hayden got me this pig, and of course he's got his Harley vest on, the hat, so he's zip tied to the tour pack, and I called him Dudley.
Dudley. Well, we had Baby Yoda when we took the trip in the Rick Rack, so we'll have to bring the goat out.
Well, if you remember, Wild Hog, so I named him Dudley.
Dudley. I feel like when Ben shows up, we should all scream Slayer. Slayer! If you haven't seen the video that Ben shared of Jack Z Whipper, put a whole video together with his stalking craziness. It's worth the seeing.
Yeah, Ben actually invited me and my daughter up to one of his little surprise ventures with Jacques. That was pretty awesome.
I got to tell you now that I saw him at I saw Jacques at the Renaissance Fair in Burlington. I don't know actually if that's where it was or what it was called. But now if I go and Ben's not there, I feel like I need to scream it and just not acknowledge it was me. Just, let the allure of Ben live on.
Like your Ben's ghost.
Yeah, be like, was Ben here? I don't know. What happened?
Where's Benjamin?
He'll be like, where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, exactly. Get my kid to do it. Be like, here's $20. Just scream Slayer and just sit down. Nobody will know it's you. That's what we need. Maybe we could bring chicken racing to the Beggars and Brews event. Maybe that could be like the inaugural event. I think you're onto something, Denver, especially with the price of eggs going up. Mike's selling pictures of his feet, folks. So, everybody's got to hustle. That man's a hard-working mofo on social media. He's everywhere.
You gotta support the hobbies and interests,
Floral fix. Oh, so what else, Corey? So your time's limited, but you're yeah.
I'll be out riding around up here, and like I said, I probably have time for that one, longer weekend. And
what time? What day are you coming down?
Thinking Friday, and then Saturday, and head home at some point on Sunday.
Okay, because I was talking to Junior this morning, and I'm going to be, well, it depends when he comes in, but I'm probably going to take Thursday to Monday off. So I'm going to try and book as much time as I can to hang out with people.
Yep.
That was the one thing that sucked the last event was it was really hard to hang out because we kept moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Kelt tried to make me do shots and it was just terrible.
No, Kelt hired us to
do shots and then I walked out. It's like, peace out, I got to go, bye.
Yeah, I've been there before. I'm used to women buying me drinks and leaving. It's just... I'm just afraid to get you and Katie in the same room again. I'm a little worried. This is a true story. The last time that Katie was at that lodge, we were on the bike and she had to call her mom to take her home because she was that drunk she couldn't be on the back of the bike.
Oh my!
You gotta get some rock straps. You just make them like a seatbelt.
Yeah, just before. Well, no, because we had the intruder. That wouldn't have worked.
Oh, you can strap them somewhere.
Ben's comment, he needs to get some 3D printed plastic masks of his logo up so we can all wear those plastic masks.
Okay.
He said I'll be the Guy Fawkes. You'll all be my proxies.
I like it.
I'll wear a Bike Spirit, that mask right there. I'd wear that.
What the fox say?
I think, Ben, there's your challenge. You need to put that out because if he does national, there's enough people on YouTube. They could probably hit every event. We could ruin this.
Be his next troll. Just have a whole bunch of people in the crowd just peer up with like his face on.
Exactly.
His mask on.
Have like a printed head that's like 5 sizes too big.
And they all yell Slayer at the same time.
Exactly.
Poor Jacques, he's gonna have a heart attack.
Just another person who Ben's ruined their career. Did you hear what happened to Jacques? Yeah, it better ruin his career. Yeah, now she can sleep on the tour pack, but she's fallen asleep without a tour pack, and it was not a fun experience.
Telling you, rock straps the only way to go. Put them around, tighten it, and there you go.
Around her, rock strap her to the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds kinky.
Hey, those Seattle winters are long. You gotta find something to do.
That's right.
Instead of a red room, he has the chicken coop.
Hey, there's a red light in there. There's a heat lamp,
Did you hear the stutter? He's like, hey,
red light visions. Come on now.
Red
Night
light
vision.
district. What?
There you go.
Yeah, whatever, what happens in Seattle happens in Seattle. We'll let it be. So Denver, what do you got planned for the summer, for the season, as it were? Hey, Evil Rick, how are you?
Kind of like Corey, some of my plans got cut short. Had to scratch off the ride to Kansas, but we'll be doing some weekend adventures. Still have Monsters Over Mountains in August, and
Nice.
be doing some weekend riding.
Okay. You gonna get that new CVO finally?
No.
Okay. This is gonna start a rumor.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Corey.
It's coming in 2026. We'll join the Sets Are Pendant CVO Club. 26.
He doesn't have a CVO. He's got a bastardized CVO.
It's taken some underchanging.
I think what he should have done was made a giant video of him un-CVOing his CVO and just watch people lose their fucking minds.
I think plenty of people did.
Wow, we upset him. The hell was that?
We started talking about Cesar Penzance. He's like, I'm out. Peace out.
Yeah, what's that? Maybe he got married. Maybe she's in labor. Now it's like a cliffhanger.
I wish that on that poor boy.
He's a good man.
Now you got it done.
Let's not let him back in. Fuck him.
There he is.
We thought the wife went into labor. We were like, holy shit, he's got to go.
No, that's next week.
People will be like, remember that lie when Corey's wife went into labor? They'll be like, first off, we didn't know Corey's married, let alone he was having a baby. Corey, you do realize by the time you do get married, no one's going to believe you. You can send out invites. People will be like, oh, that's a great joke. Toss it in the trash. Oh, poor Corey. You're good.
Oh, man. There's the April Fool's joke I was looking for.
You're a little late.
3 days late.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Got
No.
Well played.
Now there's another twist.
Now Corey's looking at his calendar. Fuck. What are you doing with your lights over there, Corey? Your light keeps like.
Yeah, you forgot to pay that bill.
Pay attention.
Damn those bills.
Well, you do what Denver does. He just walks.
Hey, I gotta stoke the fire.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Wait.
As he comes back with the chicken.
No chickens.
So, Brian, I have a burning question for you. How about a ride to the Chesapeake Bay Tunnel this year? Are you gonna do it?
We can make that happen. It will be, if it's going to happen, it's going to be later in the year. I got some things, other things to take care of first. But worst case, it'll be the fall. But I'd like to, even if it's a turn and burn, maybe get down there.
You can hook up with Sean, UCM Pigs, because he's from that area,
He is.
area.
Because we were talking about coming down and hanging out with Sean. Frank, Misplaced Motor Vlogger, for those of you who don't know who he is.
Sorry, Drew, it was 3.
We were talking about going down there to hang out with him. So, because Gorilla Biker, if you guys aren't familiar with Gorilla Biker, fantastic YouTube channel. You need to check him out. He's in North Carolina. So I'm hoping to have a chance to meet him too when we get down there. There he is, Mikey. My boy. What's up, buddy? He'll be at the Vegas and Pros. I just want to go through the tunnel and see how my pipes are going to sound. Oh, that's right. Nomad Matt's down that way too.
Okay.
We were talking about coming down that way just to kind of do like a meetup because John's down there as well, and we were checking. I'm kind of hoping to get in some get a chance to meet up with more people that I talked to. So Road Reality is in Maryland. So yeah, we're trying to get out and meet the people.
Is John East Maryland or is he West Maryland?
I have no idea. There's a lot of coffee wherever he is. That's all I know.
Yeah, there's Dunkin' Donuts in every other corner.
Yeah, Nomad Matt. I'm closer to Richmond.
No, Okimoto 77 and no fire needed. Yeah, well, it's fucking cold here in the Pacific Northwest, and my garage needs a fire because it's cold out here.
Oh, whoa! Wait a minute! Big announcement. He's going to North Carolina. Why do I feel like there's a whipper involved? Make your own joke.
There is a whipper involved.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I definitely would
And
do
likes his whips.
This the beginning of the summer is kind of shot, but I'd like to get down there before it gets cold. I got to I want to hang out. I'm supposed to go down and meet the folks at Custom Dynamics. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've been trying to do that forever. I'm probably gonna shoplift, but whatever. Yeah. That's
actually
okay. We need to take the SUV. He's like, look.
Yeah.
Do we place our order now, or do we have to wait a little while?
Whoa. It's recorded. Corey Dixdale.
So what year is your Road King that you got, Kelfire?
That's a 107.
Nice.
Yep.
Did you cam it yet?
No, not yet. We did the rear suspension and we have the cartridges for the front suspension, both suspension tech, and my Harley Santa Ferry bought me an entire bike of custom dynamic lights. So headlight, passing lamps, turn signals,
Nice.
the inserts, the rear inserts, bag blades, the tail light, and the latch lights.
Wilkie, I think I made a mistake when I set this up because I did on the fly. Sorry if the ad popped up. That was my bad. One of these days I'll figure this damn thing out.
Commercial break.
It's a commercial break.
Stand by for a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the chicken bagger recently, but
yeah, but it's not your sponsor, it's YouTube's sponsor.
Yeah, sorry about that.
They get the money.
I am not Harley Santa. Well, I could be. That's a good point.
If you take this and load it up, you could be doing some black
lights. You get lights. Everybody gets lights.
I mean that box, that was quite a bit of lighting.
You got a lot of light. That was the whole bike, wasn't it?
That was the whole bike, and the headlight was the adaptive light.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the adaptive light's nice. I love mine. It's impressive.
Yeah.
I keep
waiting. I still need more. It's not enough for dark nighttime.
I was going to do a video install, and I learned that I get frustrated easily, and after fighting with the cameras and trying to fight with the lights, I said, forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and put the lights on the bike. So I didn't get any footage of that, but I'm trying, when the weather gets nicer, get some nighttime footage of those headlights.
It's a huge difference over stock. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Compared to the stock lighting.
Oh, and another friend gifted me some tabs. Some slip-ons.
She got 4.5, baby.
Yeah. No, they were the 50. They're 50 cows with the zombie baffles.
Oh,
nice. That way you can piss the neighbors off from 2 miles away.
And the diamond tips. Oh yeah, my neighbors hate me.
Just wait till you hollow out the cats.
My
don't take long to blow them out.
My direct next door neighbor has a Goldwing, And he's convinced that every time he hears a motorcycle in the neighborhood, it's mine. He's like, damn, your bike's so loud. I can hear you down the street. I'm like, you realize I wasn't out today, right? like, you hear me when I leave in the morning? He's like, oh, no, bro, you're always really quiet. I'm like, it's a 30-mile-an-hour road to get out of the neighborhood. Do you really think I'm getting on it? Like, come on.
I remember last year we had a bunch of guys come up for the Monster Over Mountains, and there was a couple of the bikes that they were built very well built, and I just warned my neighbors, hey, I'm just going to apologize now when you get woke up about 5 in the morning. We're leaving. Sorry, but it's going to be a little noisy for about 5 minutes while they warm up. And you got fucking 8 of them out there.
Springer Mike's in the house. You always got to lead on a trailer. Interesting. It's Denver raves about that thing.
Dude, it makes it so nice for, especially if you're going for multi-days, like, and last year Amy and I were gone for 13 days on the bike. Yeah, the trailer makes it so nice. Instead of packing, stacking stuff up, you can, you pack the trailer, because you got to be cautious of your tongue weight, but you can keep all your weight to that lower center of gravity, and it makes a huge difference. And it doesn't knock much of your fuel mileage off either.
How much is it inappropriate to put that much weight on your tongue?
Well, sometimes. Okay. You got to be cautious,
Fair enough.
Don't want to strain it.
30-mile-an-hour sidewalk. It's a road. It's a thing. I will say the first when I had my pipes installed, or my system rather, it's the main street, and it's a smaller street that's my street, and I stood on it when I went by his house, and he came over the next day. He's like, so I hear you got pipes. Like, was anything rattling in your house? He's like, just a bit. I'm like, there you go. It's got
Anybody ever install your own pipes or exhaust? Make sure you wipe off all your fingerprints and clean those before you ever start them, or you will burn those prints right into the pipes.
Yep.
They will never come off.
We did that on my Suzuki S40. I put some brand new chrome pipes on it, and it burned my fingerprint.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe all that off.
How long did it take you to polish that off?
You can't. It'll stay there forever.
It's there forever. Yeah, it blew. It's like bluing it. It blew it. So, ooh, that sounded terrible. It blew it.
It needed the money. Oh.
So
yes, it's the oils in your skin. You start it up, it burns it in the pipe, and they will never come off.
My ex-girlfriend wore plastic-heeled boots on one of my bikes and melted them to the pipes.
No.
Yeah, she didn't make the cut after that. I was like, you got to tell your story, walking woman. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah, a razor blade will get those off though.
What? Or off me or that's a little aggressive.
Either way,
Yeah, that's a good point. That's why. Well, it was a system. I couldn't have done it anyway. But yeah, it's the last thing you want to do. Well, I appreciate you think I could have.
It's like 6 bolts, man.
Yeah, okay.
that was the easiest thing we put on the bike, was those slip-ons.
Oh, slip-ons are no problem. I'm saying about like the full system and trying to get around too.
You got the header too.
Yeah.
So Fat Glide said, he reminded me when we started the Suzuki, the bolts that are the little screws that held the baffle inside had rusted. So when we started, the baffle like shot out the back.
Oh geez.
You don't need those.
It's like
pull the noggin, just losing parts.
Like, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Mr. Dylan Dyer in the house tonight. Mr.
Springer Mike showed up. See him. Tiger's here. Everybody kind of slid in under the radar today.
We got Dylan. He was the winner of the Battle of the Blends from the Stubborn Goat Coffee. Dylan's blend.
Nice.
Beat out Jenny's blend of the Wild Ass.
Jenny from the block.
Hey, that went around too. Dylan actually photoshopped the Jenny's blend. Actually had a picture of Jenny on the label. Jenny from the block.
So did you lose the baffle completely, or was it at the house?
No, it was at the house. It just kind of halfway blew out, so it was kind of still in there, but it was out, kind of like sticking its tongue out. So we just had to pull it.
Remember my C50, my Boulevard? I put the Cobra slash cuts on it.
Oh yeah,
Pretty decent.
cool.
I like the slash cuts. I think it's a cool look.
Mhm.
I have the Chromeworks have those inserts you can put in to change the performance. Man, those suckers are hard to get in. I put them in and I was like a nightmare, and then I didn't like sounds. I took them out. I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Probably will at some point, but
See, well, I mean, there's literally no baffles left in the pipes I have on the Rogue Glide, but mine are tunable from because I have the hookers, so you can tune the baffle, loosen and spin them. You can open it up more.
Corey?
you bought hookers, but they're old, they're worn out.
That's
What
right.
did you do to your hookers that you wore them out?
Hey, don't worry. I got hookers on the bike and I got hookers on my truck
With your
on
head.
the way to fly.
Oh, this guy. Really,
Denver has hookers and Bryce having trouble getting them in.
And Corey is the cock wrangler.
Cheers.
was it wrong, Corey, that I needed a hammer to put them in? Just kept smacking at it. Sooner or later, it'll go in.
That's all right. My mom's got a Mustang, and we put hooker mufflers on it. And one of the pipes was just a little too close to the. There's a brace under there. So I took them. I hit the pipe with a hammer. I started dented it in a little. So I beat 2 hookers to stuff them in the back of a Mustang.
Hey, I did the same thing when I fucking beat the hooker long. The fuck ones were they? I got the hooker headers on my Chevy, but they're the long ones for more torque, whatnot. But yeah, money well spent on hookers.
I also crochet, so technically I'm a hooker.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
You crotchet?
Wouldn't that make you an old lady hooker?
Did you just call her old?
No, but when I think of crochet, I think of my grandma.
No, you did. Sorry, bro. You
Yeah,
just yeah. Won't go there either. Did it to yourself.
Yeah, well.
So I have
I
a
was
picture
wrangling my
somewhere
cock.
of me crocheting at the dining room table, and my 90-year-old grandmother is playing on her tablet.
Now that would be an awesome picture. That would
That
definitely
picture
gotta
needs to
keep.
come to light.
My, have the turntables turned.
You got to frame that one.
It's not how it works. It's not how any of this works. I think that generation in social media is pretty funny. It's like,
Oh yeah,
have you ever seen the people that sign their Facebook posts? Have you ever
my
seen
grandmother
that?
does that. She says "Love Jima" at the end of every comment.
Or do everything in cap locks.
I've done that. That's a Bert thing. Listen.
Ooh, hooker chicken.
How long before Bry's breaking out the AI again?
You know,
I don't know how long
you'd
till
be
Bry
happy to
gets
know that. I think
backyard.
that subscription expired. Oh, Moto Noggin's here. What up, Noggin? If you guys
I'm
don't
just
know,
kidding.
Noggin started his own business,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys need to check it out. Noggin, throw the link in.
Is it motonoggincustoms.com?
Yeah,
Something like that.
I
He's
think it
also
is.
got a
and when you drive off, they're guaranteed to fall off. No, that's a Noggin joke. Let's see if you weren't there. For it.
Everything comes with a free tube of blue Loctite.
It needs red. It needs 2 bottles of red.
No,
That's the problem. He uses blue when he needs red.
needs green. Just put the green shit on and you're good to go.
I just found out the other week they have orange Loctite. There's things you find out when you go to the.
I think now green is like the super fucking.
Forget the green. I got a welder.
Who's the puppy? Who's the puppy?
We need a welder. Just cross thread that shit with an impact gun. You're golden.
Wallace.
Wallace?
Oh, it's a big puppy.
He's a Great Dane.
That's a lot of puppy.
That's
Yeah.
a big boy.
Horse. And he's got to be on camera, evidently. Hi.
I think the next dog I want a Cane Corso.
What is that?
Oh, it's a big dog.
Okay.
They're badass dogs. The other thing is I don't think I could afford one really, but
Kate wants a hairless cat. We don't do dogs.
No, that's a rat.
They're cute though. You
No,
know what I got to see the other day?
you're not cute at all, Bry.
I got to see a Bengal cat at the zoo, at the thing we went to. They're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of act like they're wild cats, but obviously they're domesticated. But they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
They're pretty high strung, from what I understand. Well, not these; they were sleeping. But wait a minute! Wait! Oh, come on! I feel like there's a joke here. Go on.
I just saw that too.
Wesson bought out Victoria's Secret. All right, finish it because there's more to this. I know there is.
Sounds like there's a punchline coming.
Hooked in puppies.
Hey, I mean, we're all trying. Oh, here we go. There it is.
Bang, bang. There we go. MotoNogginCustoms.com.
Now, have they changed? So does that mean that all the bras are in caliber sizes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met this chick. She had a nice set of 38s, you know?
Yeah, 38s. You got 44s. You got the 45s.
Yeah.
They come with a built-in
50 cal.
one pocket.
Yeah, go big or go home, and you want the 50 cals.
Thought
I've
they
seen
were
that
38s,
on.
turned out to be 22s.
Fucking bang, bang, she gone.
Her holster was padded. I didn't realize she was only packing 22. There it
And
is.
it had pink lace on it.
Motonoggin, that's Motonoggin's site, so please make sure you check it out.
He also has a store on Throttle Tuner too.
He does. They linked him the other day.
Nice.
Anthony's such a good dude. If you guys haven't seen that live stream, Doc's live stream last night, Anthony from 1903 Polish and Throttle Tuner was on. Stand up dude. Really great dude. And if you haven't had a chance, check it out. I have to do a review on his polish. I've had it on my second bottle already. That stuff's great.
Second bottle of what?
His polish.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking other stuff. You said second bottle. I'm like, fuck already. Right on, right?
I haven't drank in so long. If I was on a second bottle, there would be another. No. My birthday, I went up in the hospital, so let's not do that again. I will never drink peanut butter whiskey with Big Smitty again. That is a standing rule in my house.
Yeah,
Peanut butter whiskey is some good stuff, though.
What's the Kel don't know what it is? What is it? It's not diverticulitis. What is it that alcoholics get after they drink too much, where you pretty much have to be on a fluid diet for like a week?
cirrhosis of the liver.
Like cirrhosis, right?
I don't know what it was, but it was funny as hell because the ER doctor's like, "You're an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic." I'm like, I haven't drank in months, and then it's my birthday. You should put the things together here.
It's called alcohol poisoning. You'll be okay a couple days later.
Yeah.
I was fine. It's all fine.
Take some vitamin B1, some folic acid. You'll be fine.
I think that was my 30th birthday. It was like
AA.
a fucking 3-day hangover when I turned 30. That was brutal. Never again.
3-day hangover?
Yeah. Well, it was alcohol poisoning. I'm most likely, but yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Dr. R, let's back up a second. You were drinking what last night? It's the bird dog? I mean, you should have known right
Bird
there.
dog, yeah.
That's like right next to Mad Dog.
That's right next. Oh,
No.
right. I figured it out.
Bird dog is really good. No.
Okay. I
It's not
apologize.
the
I
same
thought
as
it wasn't.
Cat dog.
What's that?
Okay, so I got one, Bry. The Chicken Beggar Racing League. The first sponsor we got to get is Fighting Cock Whiskey.
Yeah.
I know I've had a lot of bad experiences with that years ago, but
Will they be a stand-up sponsor?
hey, they could.
No, if
Get
they back
Fighting
out, does that mean they went soft on us? I'm just trying to think. This, you know what? We have to do this just based on the jokes. The play
No,
by
Bry, it's a hard liquor.
What's that?
You said you asked if they went soft. I said no, it's a hard liquor.
Kelt's dog says, "Give me attention."
Yeah. Oh, I've been sitting here. I have nervous twitches. So I've been sitting here twirling my phone and I just dropped it.
Yeah.
Freaked out.
You got to get a spinner. That's what solves everybody's problem.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm doing here is I'm spinning my phone like this on the desk.
Oh, and it's an Android. That was problem number 2.
But There's my motorcycle mount there.
Ooh.
Quad lock?
Rock form.
No, that's a rock.
Oh,
form.
rock form.
Wait, do you have the same phone I do?
Oh, there's another problem. Another Android user.
Corey's looks bigger.
Galaxy.
Gotta go like that.
What is it, honey?
Did you just call Corey honey?
No.
Oh man, I was like, this just got really weird.
Chat still, I hope.
What's that?
My honey is still in the side chat, I hope.
Oh, let's hope so, because you need more motorcycle parts. Let's hang on to him. Parts ain't cheap.
It says Samsung on the back. I think it's a S20 or something.
If you unlock it, go, in the search, or go to About, it'll tell you what it is.
Go to Help and About. Do you see the start menu? You go to the start menu. Now I need you to type in system. God, it sounds like my work. No.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on again?
Oh God.
Turn it off for 20 seconds to let it reboot and turn it back on. That might help.
We were working on the robot today, and that was actually the fix.
It's a S23.
Oh, okay. You got the newer one. I got a 22, 21. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's on 22s.
Well, we had to get new ones last year. We had Sprint, and Sprint got bought out by T-Mobile. And they decided as of May 1st of last year, they were going to turn off all of our SIM cards. So we had no more phone. So we had to get new phones. Ours were old, and the other ones were old anyway. I think they were like Galaxy S9s or something like that.
Oh, jeepers.
Yeah.
DDK's got a rotary phone. First rotary cell phone.
Yeah, Amy, I just use it.
I had to laugh. Our Arctic Fox camper that we bought, I mean, it's an 08, and there's actually a phone jack on the wall to plug in a phone.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
We saw those in our I was telling Kate, the first house that my previous marriage, it still had a rotary phone. It was hooked up and it worked. I kept telling the realtor, I was like, this better still be working when I move in. Don't anyone touch this. It was the coolest thing in the world.
Because my kid will never use the phone. He won't be able to figure it out.
Exactly. My friends would come over with their kids and be like, here's $20, make a phone call. What do you mean? We make a phone call. I don't know how
I'll
this
give
works.
you $20. And no, you cannot YouTube it.
Strangely, my 20-year-old knows how to work a rotary phone. I'm not sure how that happened. I think it's pretty funny.
Google. He YouTube that shit. Come on now.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
That's the solution for everything these days, isn't it?
That's right.
What do we do before Google?
I had to read books.
Yeah.
YouTube and Google, you can fix and find anything. It's just it's ridiculous.
And Amazon, you could buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Get me started.
That's right.
Except for 1903 polish.
That's right.
He was very adamant about that.
But you can buy a wild ass on Amazon. Use code DWoods, free shipping.
Well played.
That's right. Just had to throw that out there, you know.
You can't buy any Ridge there. They pulled out of they pulled out. They pulled out of all their Amazon stuff too. A lot of people were doing that. They're getting beat up. But the thing too, and I'm guilty of this, Amazon, it's too easy to buy something and be like, oh, I'm going to buy 5 of these. And if I don't like one, I'll return it. And then Amazon gets stuck with all these returns. But
yeah, I would grab the wild ass, but unfortunately my wife gave it to her dad to try because he was complaining driving his tractor around the property. His seat sucked. She's like, here, try this. So he's got my wild ass for my chair. Normally I sit here on. So I'm without a wild ass tonight.
You sold your ass out?
Yeah, working on it.
You're not supposed to give the ass away.
Hey, I didn't do it.
Okay.
But, you know, Amy's trying to help push wild ass. Because it is a great product.
If you could buy pets on Amazon, we'd have 900 cats. Because Katie would be like drunk on Amazon, be like, I want the gray one.
But hey, you can buy a chicken pen on Amazon, Bri. How come you don't have a chicken pen in the backyard and chickens yet?
Can you really?
Yes, you can.
I feel like if you're going to get chickens, you know what? There's an Amish place down the street. You can buy pre-built. You can buy a chicken coop.
Actually, wait. You have Amazon Prime, don't you?
Kate does, yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll send the chicken hutches to Kate then.
You're in trouble now, Bry.
Wait a little bit. If we had more property, I might
They don't need much room. You'll be fine. I'll send it to Kate. She'll appreciate it.
So we live within the city limits, and the city allows for up to 6 chickens.
Do it.
Do
They
it.
can't count. Just get 12.
Do it. Do it now.
And no roosters. You can't have any roosters.
No, fuck the
No
roosters.
cocks.
No cocks. No.
Fuck the big cock. No Rhode Island red. No red noses.
Denver's not a fan of the big cock, apparently.
That's right. Only one. Never mind. I don't want to demonetize Bry too bad already.
He likes
Like I said to you before the show, if this ends my channel, think of all the free time I get back. Link will not be in bio next week. Don't worry about it.
Tell you what, though, if you like eggs, man, it's a great way to go.
Yeah.
I know now that, like, for us now, since Seth left for college, the youngest one, like, fuck, we have so many freaking eggs now. It's like, holy shit, I'm gonna have to eat more eggs.
So what is a chicken? How many eggs can a chicken put out in a week? Like a single chicken?
It depends. I mean, honestly, with chickens, how will you feed them? And a lot of people don't get a lot in the winter, but we put the heat lamp on in the winter just because we're bougie like that, I guess. And I felt bad.
Okay.
We were still getting a lot of eggs. We would probably get close to 20 eggs a week at least through the wintertime.
How many chickens?
4.
Wait, you're talking how many in a week?
At least 20 a week, if
20.
not maybe a little bit more. I mean, Amy can correct me if I'm totally wrong, but because in the winter, I mean, Amy feeds our chickens well. They live on the fat farm really well. They get all kinds of good scraps, plus all their food, and then we turn on the heat lamp for them in the wintertime to keep them warm. They loved it. They still kept laying tremendously through the wintertime when it's cold, when most chickens, what they say, they go into molt or whatever it is, and they don't lay much through the wintertime. But we kept our chickens fat and happy and heated. They still kept producing.
Chickens only lay in the summer.
Sometimes in the winter when it's cold, they're
Corey, I set you up so
it'll
well.
slow down.
You didn't. Well, you walked away from that one.
Hmm?
Yeah, forget it. Corey's not paying attention.
Missed it.
So in the summer they yield more eggs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, when it's warmer out, they'll yield more eggs. Yeah, so we get at least 5 a day.
Interesting.
Wow.
So we still get 20 a week.
Nice. So Noggin, did you meet
only 4
Blockhead?
days.
Noggin's hanging out with Blockhead. Look at him become this. You see, there he is. Sean's here. What's up, sir? You could not talk about a solid dude right there.
Yeah.
He's such a great guy. He hangs out with some shady people. That Harley veteran biker rider on the live stream. I was on the live stream. He has yardbirds too. Everybody's got chickens but me. What the
Yeah,
hell?
you need to jump on it.
Get on
I'll
that.
send Kate some hutches, and they're pretty simple. You can put them together. I have faith in you, Brian.
You sure? Will there be power tools involved?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Right out.
Power tools will make it easier. Let's just go that way.
Okay. I'm a big fan of power tools. Not a big fan of having to fix the bolts that I strip, but I'm a big fan of power tools.
Hey, don't worry. Strip, cross thread, they'll be in there forever if you cross thread them, so don't worry about it.
We custom made a pot rack for Kate the other weekend. It hasn't fallen off the ceiling, so I'm pretty proud of myself.
Very good. Very good.
It was up in the air a while. I was like, we're gonna put these, and why am I gonna wake up in the night and have like pots dancing across the floor, scaring the shit out of me? Dude, Mike,
Loud
don't
noises.
I never posted that. Hold on, let's see. Where is it?
You got me with that.
I took a selfie with a goat over the weekend.
Oh shit.
So this is, I'm not making this up. So our oldest got me there's a farm down the street. It's probably for kids, but I don't care because it's fucking fun. I get to spend an hour at the farm, and they've got goats. They've got pygmy goats. They've got little horses. I'm like, I'm in. Just
Supposed to be for kids, and here's Bry. I'm back again.
It's going to be my vlog. But I'll take the bike, so it'll be motorcycle content. You won't believe what happened on my ride. Meanwhile, it's like 5 minutes down the street.
It's all right, dude. I can hook you up with Gavin the goat. You can tag him, and you guys can be buddies and post pictures of the goats.
I got to get him on. That kid is such a great kid.
He's shy, but he's getting more and more, dude. That kid is freaking comical as can be.
Where's my camera?
Pickle.
It's me hanging out with the goat. I want to focus.
Tilt it down just a little bit.
There we go.
That's it. Tilt it. Work it. So they had goats. Kate got to feed a sloth. That was pretty cool. And then they had flying squirrels. That was a pretty fun experience.
Yeah.
I'm a
Fuck
big
goats.
one.
That's all I gotta say.
Fuck what?
Fuck goats. No.
Whoa.
Goat,
What
Hey,
you do on your
whoa.
own time?
they'll
Yeah,
jump
I mean,
on your
whoa,
cars.
whoa.
They'll do mean shit to you. They're mean.
Wrong channel.
Denver, I don't know what you've done in your past, and we're not here to judge.
So, okay, here's a funny story.
You
My
really
dad
don't
used to
want
have
to-
my dad used to have goats. And
Denver.
when he had knee surgery, the gutters in the barn were clogged with pine needles and whatnot. He'd come up, hey, can you help clean the goat? Or clean the goats? Fuck, clean the gutters. Hey, no problem. So I go up there and I'm like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 feet up on the ladder, and the goats come out of their barn and they start standing up and headbutting the ladder while I'm way at the top of the fucking ladder. Motherfuckers. No. Yeah. Don't want to jump on shit. You better have a big fence and make sure it's sturdy if you want to get goats.
Springer Mike, if I had a sidecar, oh, it'd be great. I would get a pygmy goat. That's YouTube gold right there. Get a pair of those goggles, like the mirrored ones, like you see on little dogs. Oh, it'd be perfect.
Do it.
That would be cool if I could get my Great Dane to behave. Put him in a sidecar with the little goggles.
Yeah. Amy's not kidding. I think it was her sister's horse. He signed our hood of one of our old cars. He decided to rub his teeth on the hood one day when he got out.
Ooh.
He scratched the shit out of that when he wanted to sharpen his teeth on the hood of the car.
It's Mr. 2024 Road Glide. What's going on, Mr. Bodine? Bodine got a blacked out Road Glide, which I think is a big step for him. And he doesn't have a tour pack. It's like a whole new Bodine. I don't know what's going on. Bodine's got a really, really sweet bike and a great channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, please do
Did
so.
Bodine trade in the King?
I don't think Bodine believes in trading in bikes. He just adds. They multiply.
He just tells Mrs. Bodine, I don't know. It was there. I don't know.
I went to sleep last night. There's only 4. Tonight there's 5. I don't know.
He got rid of the KLR. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little sad. I get it. The KLR is a great bike, but it's not a.
You know what's crazy is they are, but I had a Gunnar Johnson on, I don't know, 2 months ago, and he's like blown up his KLR like 3 times.
How?
I don't know. That's why it's like, how? He's like, I swear to God, I got a lemon. He's like, it's broke more times than it can be. I'm like, I've never heard of anybody having issues with a KLR because they go forever.
Our third date, fourth date. It was the first time I took Kate out, and I had the KLR at the time. We were coming back. It was like a 60-mile ride. We're coming back, and we're at a stop sign. I'm like, why is the temperature gauge so high? That's really weird because it's not that hot out. I forgot about it. Get home. 2 weeks later or so, I go and trade mine in on the Suzuki 1500 Boulevard. Trading it in, talking to the guy, and the mechanic comes out. He's like, do you realize that thing has absolutely no oil in it? I'm like, huh. But trade value is staying the same, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, we're good.
Who checks the oil on the KLR? You don't need that.
Look, if it was important, there would have been a light. I mean, Oh, the King's getting buried with him. And if you haven't seen, you guys need to check out Bodine's puppy. He's got a really cute puppy.
Oh, you know who else has another really cute puppy? That beautiful lady right there.
Oh, who? Oh, Winroad. How are you? I didn't see you walk in. Come in, walk in. Yeah, whatever.
They're talking about my wife. Like, no, I don't want the dogs to come out here right now.
Winroad, you might want to leave. It's gotten a little inappropriate. Corey's talking about choking his chicken. It's been a weird night, but we have fun.
He is a cock master now.
He's the chief chicken joker. Get it right. He earned his title. Do not.
We should. He's the chief chicken wrangler. There we go. We'll get more politically correct.
Okay.
No,
But-
doesn't
but
sound
the-
as fun.
I know it doesn't. Okay, I'm just trying to be nice.
Colonel Sanders if they lose. I don't think we're really that correct.
Fried chicken.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
No, I mean the KR is a fantastic bike. I miss mine. Mine was a great bike. If you ever want to try something that's even better, well, depending on how you look at it, the Kawasaki Versus is a I don't know what the word is. It's a more refined version of the KOR. Oh my god, I had one of those. It's so much fun.
Or if you want something very similar but a little less money, the Suzuki V-Strom.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Does
Those
V
are nice.
Yeah, but
Dude, I've always been a fan of the V-Strom, especially the 1000, because they took. I mean, it's got the 1000 has the engine out of the TL 1000. It's just tuned down, and it's a phenomenal platform. I mean, the V-Stroms are a great bike.
but it was Cali green. Oh my god, I love that color. It's such a great color. I can't get it. That's what I should do to upset all the fanboys. I should get my bike painted Cali green. That might
And then just throw a whole bunch of pearl in it.
pearl.
That's right. Throw some metallic flake in that, and just hell yeah. And then just cholo that some bitch out.
Oh, I could rock a cholo. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I could just imagine. Just go 24-inch wheel, the big Samson fishtails out the back. Dude, Bri, you could start something totally new.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see
Cholo bagger on a road glide. Oh, shit, yes.
Speaking of which, did you see that Advan dropped their colored front wheel?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they didn't put it up on their web. It's really weird. They didn't advertise it, but it's in the Facebook group.
Huh.
Yeah, they put it out. I think Bodine needs that. Bodine needs like a big 22-inch wheel. I could see that. Oh, see you, Sean. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. He hasn't eaten dinner yet. What? It's 9 o'clock.
It's not at 6.
Wow. It's subjective as to what time it is. He's on our time.
Yamaha Warrior.
Dude, those were
Warrior.
those were something. I will say, dude, I was always a fan of the Yamaha Warrior. They just had a style all their own.
What was different about it?
It was more of a sport bike style cruiser. The stock ones came with a big fat exhaust coming off the side, and with the V-twin from the Yamaha, the 1600, they were impressive. I always liked them.
Okay.
I mean, they had the same engine out of the Roadstars, and I mean the Yamaha Roadstar. I mean, those were a great platform.
Why don't you just put a 135 in yours?
No, I don't have sets or pendants money.
Look, man, it's just.
But I will say, so here's one. So when Yamaha came out with the Roadstar engine, which was a pushrod driven V-twin, Roland Sands got one and built a custom chopper. Went to the LA.
Oh my God, Corey's wife's
motorcycle show, and actually won the LA show with the Yamaha engine. Everybody was asking, "Oh, this is Harley's new engine," and through all the beginning of it. And when he actually won, he's no, this is Yamaha's new platform, and like the place went silent when he won Best of Show at the LA Roadster Show.
Nice.
When he built the custom Roadstar.
Yeah, Doc's got a point. If you buy the 135, it's a next month problem.
Okay, cool. That's a good point.
And my dealer said I don't have to pay till summer, so I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I would love the SNS 100 or the 106 would be perfectly fine, because I don't know, for me, it's like I don't want to go overly big. I still want, say you give it a little bit more, a little bit torque, a little more power, but still the longevity to enjoy miles and miles of riding, and not also have to worry about performance because you're pushing the envelope so far when it comes to performance that you're going to run into issues.
Yeah, but if you kept it, regardless of what you bought, if you kept it stock, you're going to be all right.
Who the fuck likes stock?
Well, you seem to be afraid of it. You're saying
No, I'm not afraid of it. I'm just, to me, bigger and better isn't always the best thing. I like to say middle of the road, longevity, a little bit, give me a little bit more here, a little more there, and then I would just want to cruise.
Okay. All right.
My-
I mean, my bike's not built out that aggressive, but dropping cam or bolting, whatever the hell they use that term.
Yeah, there's goodies.
Oh, geez, here we go again.
Sorry,
Hold your ears, folks. It's about to get loud.
He just killed that fly with a cannonball.
Hey, some people prefer lighter. I prefer benzomatic map gas.
I prefer burning my eyebrows.
Kate's got one of those. I forget what it's actually called, but it's for cooking. What the hell is it called? Flambe? No. Oh, it's one of those, but it's for cooking. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff with. I was playing with the other day.
Oh, the Burns-O-Matic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creme brulee.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. Nice you joined the party again.
Oh, yeah.
We were afraid the wife went into labor. We were like, holy
Hydrate.
shit. Gotta hydrate.
Well, hey, since we're doing this little live stream tonight on Bry's channel, and I just got some news that some people know, a lot of people don't. But coming October,
Wait. We got to make you center square. Hold on. This is big news. There you go.
So we'll make this official on Bry's page. Come October, I'm going to be a grandpa.
Yes.
It is now Facebook official. My daughter and her husband are expecting their first in October.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we're not sure if the baby's going to be an American citizen, right? Because
it was conceived in the United States, probably not in Japan.
You say that, but we're not.
I know.
Sure.
But no, we found out a while ago, and now it just became, I just got to notice that it's Facebook official. So, hey, let's make Bry's channel the best place to make this announcement that come October, I will be a grandfather for the first time.
That is awesome. And Amy, congratulations. But if the baby comes out speaking Chinese, we'll know the answer to the question.
Hey, they were in Japan, not China. Come on, Bry.
I tried. I didn't get they're close.
Okay. They honeymooned in Japan, which was actually 6-7 months after their wedding. Because they wanted to, their goal was to see, they wanted to go to all the Disney worlds, which there's, I think she told me 6 of them. They're all different countries. So they've done the United States, and they did Japan on their honeymoon, went to Disney World in Japan in February.
Oh, Bodine says you need a trike now.
I need a trike. No, I'm not that old.
That is awesome, Amy. Denver, that's fantastic news. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're excited. It'll be really cool.
What are you going to be called? Are you going to be Peepaw, Papa?
See, and that's the same thing. My daughter's asked me, I'm like, well, what do you want the baby to call you? I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. It's, it's healthy. Everything goes great. It doesn't matter to me whatever. I'm totally fine with it. I just, everything works out great. You get a healthy grandchild, and I'm happy.
My ex-in-laws were like, we will only be called Grandpa and Grandma. Okay. As opposed to Kate's son, my son. His grandmother's name is Dee, but her name's actually Terry, but her name is Dee because Elmo had Dorothy. Is Dorothy that Elmo had, the fish? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, he couldn't say Dorothy, so he would call her. He called it Dee, so he called her Dee, and it gets people confused because like, who? I'm like, Dee. I mean Terry. I mean, no,
I think the baby will pick. The baby will start.
Yeah, I mean
exactly. I'd laugh, Amy. If you scroll up the comments, Grandpa Woods just makes me nervous.
Oh, Doc, you didn't need to do that, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'll finish my Starbucks and then I'll have some. That was really nice, Doc. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. It goes a long way. Hudson's here, my man. What's up, buddy? Are you gonna? We gonna see you at the Baggers and Brews event? He is a solid dude. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. He showed up. He was the Beggars and Brews ride twice now, I think. Really nice to see Dave. Dave, I gotta shoot you a message. I got some exciting news that I gotta tell you. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really great news. So what? So they moved though, right? So is your Instagram going to be full of Grandpa Denver pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
One never knows. It
baby
could
rolled
happen.
over. Look, baby raised its arm. Baby played with a chicken.
Baby played with a chicken.
Baby riding a chicken.
Pathetically, what's the weight limit of a chicken?
We're just wondering. We'll get some steroids in it, and we'll plump him up.
You know what? I need to change my channel logo. That's perfect.
That is good.
I think I told you guys my when I interviewed for my job, I never had a in-person interview. So the first day I pull up and there's a Dunkin' Donuts on the corner directly next to my office. I'm like, I have arrived.
I have made it in life.
There's one of the directors sits at the edge of the building and she could see Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, how much would it take for me to sit here? I just want to be able to have Dunkin' Donuts in the background when I'm on live calls.
How much will DoorDash cost to get across the street?
Oh, it's great. No, my boss doesn't care. We go to Dunkin' all the time. Keeps the IT folks happy.
Keeps them going.
Noggin, you're dead to me. No, you know what? I really don't have a problem with Starbucks. That's what Katie prefers. It's all right.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're drinking it tonight, so what's
Well, I drink it. This is what is it? Chai tea latte. Yeah, it's a venti.
Oh, mocha latte, half calf, double decaf.
All right. So first off, did anyone ever see the movie You Got Mail?
Boy latte.
No.
You've never seen the movie You Got Mail?
No.
A long time ago.
In the beginning, there's a scene where they're in coffee shops and a coffee shop, and he talks about how people order the most complicated coffee in life because the rest of their life is boring. So they're like, I want a double mocha frappuccino with a side of hash browns with water at 38 degrees, but not 50.
Half calf, no whip.
All I'm saying is if Alan could come up with a Dunkin' Donuts paint scheme, I would change my bike color tomorrow. If Dunkin' wants to sponsor me, if I'm selling out, that's how I'm going.
We got to get you one of them Dunkin' track suits like they had on that commercial.
Hey, Bry, go up one more comment.
One more comment.
Yeah, mine does have it's a 95 up from the 88. It's cammed, and how far can I get on a tank of gas? Depends how far I want to push it.
Push it real good?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, moderate riding, I can get close to 200, but normally if I'm really going, I'll look for a gas stop between 160 to 190. I'll try to plan a fuel stop. I have pushed it too far where I've been known to run out of gas here and there, but I carry the fuel reserve bottles just as a cheap insurance.
Wait, you can get how much out of a tank?
I've actually gone, the best I got one time was 210, but that was in a large group ride and it really wasn't pushing speed much. But if I'm, running 2 up solo down the highway by myself and not in a pack, I'll look for fuel around 170.
You just got called out, my friend. There's 40 people watching and your wife just called your ass out.
I know. Hey, and yeah, you lose a few miles a gallon pulling a trailer. And that time when I ran out of gas, I knew it was going to be really close. I knew I had the fuel reserve bottle, so I wasn't worried about it when I ran out of gas 200 yards before the gas station. But I coasted within 20 yards of the fuel pump, okay? And the first fuel station I came to only had regular, and my bike doesn't like regular. And I seen the sign for where I was planning for fuel. I'm like, whew, this is going to be fucking close. And I got close enough.
My buddy, when he still lived here, got a 1200 Sportster. It's custom. I forget what model it was, but he was learning how to ride and we were out. And all of a sudden I hear in the comments, I'm out of gas. The bike's dead. Like it was the same thing. We were like 100 feet from a gas station. I'm like, well, you're gonna find out how heavy that bike is now.
Also, I mean, Amy and I, we were pulling the trailer coming back from Sturgis, and it was Hawthorne, Montana, middle of central Montana. And the gas light had been on, like, I know I'm close. I wasn't worried about because I had the reserve bottles, and I literally all of a sudden round a corner, I can see the gas station about that time. Done. Pulling the clutch, I hit the center lane, let the car go by me, past me. He was like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we're out of gas." "Was the gas light on?" "No, that's been on for a while." And we just also was downhill into the gas pumps, into the gas station. You had a little right-hand corner, kind of a little uphill, and I coasted 20 yards from the gas pump, and I was laughing. She's like, "Oh, I'm going to film this." I'm like, "Fuck, go ahead." I knew it was going to be close. I wasn't worried about it. I knew we would make it. Even if I had to dump the reserve bottles, we're good.
We got the Ultra. We took a 3-day trip not soon after we bought it. And we're riding and I'm watching the fuel gauge. It's the first bike I ever had where it does the countdown of how many miles are left. And we passed this sign and it's like the next town's like, say 30 miles. And I have like 25 miles of gas left in theory. I start slowing down. Kate's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, no, we're fine. Nothing to be concerned about. Actually, we made it with like 12 gallons left. I was like, or 12 miles left. I was like, crap, that was close.
Hey, Danette, what year is yours? I mean, mine's an 04, so I'm fuel injected, and I can go. I said at least 150 to 170. Pulling a trailer, I want to look for fuel at about 150. If I'm pulling the trailer, without it, I can go at least 175 without the trailer.
What size tank is on yours?
5 gallon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that you had.
One. Okay.
Well, Kel, what do you have? A 6, right? Because Corey's got a 6.
I want to say it was 20.
Road Kings have a 5.
It was 2010 or 2012. Harley went to 6-gallon tanks.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is on the Road King, but the Sportster is a 4.5, and I get, before the gas light comes on from a full tank, I get about 112 miles.
That's not bad.
See, my gas light can come on, and sometimes I can go 30 miles, and other times I can go like 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine usually comes on right about when it has 1 gallon left.
okay. I don't know because this bike I've never run it. I've never run that far without getting gas. I'm curious now. I don't know, Doc. What do you think with a stage 2 with a moderate cam? What do you think it'll get out of it?
You can. Well, I know my dad can go 200 to 220 with his Road Glide. His is cammed with the
He's
6.
got a wood
with
cam, right?
Yeah, he's got the woods cam in it.
Okay.
With the tuner, the Bazzani True Duals with Vance, and I think he's got the Vance 9 slip-ons, the Fuel Moto tuner, and he can go a little over 200.
Okay. I mean, I think that it's funny because I thought that when we bought the touring bike, the joke was because Katie was like, "Oh, we need to go big bike." I was like, "Look, we're not getting a bike. If we get this bike and we can't run out a full tank of gas, we're not. I'm going to be pissed." And we've done it like once or twice. After that, I'm like, "No, I'll stop every so often."
Well, no, like with my dad, his a couple of his other buddies he does a lot of riding with. I mean, they both got the 6s, and they won't even look for gas station until at least 200 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The first ride group that I was ever in was actually a scooter group, but they opened it up to motorcycles.
Scooters?
They were scooters. I started out with a scooter. Say what you want. I don't care. I got a Road King now, the best bike Harley Davidson ever made.
You have a what?
Vespa, Bry.
No, I had a.
We lost then.
I thought you had a Road Glide, not a Road King.
He was so triggered by that he had to leave.
Well, he's got motor envy. That's the problem. Denver has little displacement.
Oh, that was funny shit. Oh, that was funny.
You heard that, Denver?
Yeah. Bry's got games.
Oh wait, so let's see. My road line. 230. Okay.
I know, but I'm a big fan of the twin cams. I enjoy them, and plus I'm comfortable working on them. So I really, I'm a big twin cam fan just because being mechanically inclined, I know how to work on them, and it just, I don't know. It's one of those things.
I feel so triggered right now. The twin cam had more soul. I will say I missed my Ultra for that. The twin cam had much more soul. I remember I had a chance to ride Corey's bike, and you forget how much soul that bike has.
Mm-hmm.
The
I know with my dad's with his.
The M8's a monster if it's done right, but it's not the same.
I'll tell you, you never rode your twin cam with cams in it, did you? Yours was.
No, I had a FP3. I fuel pack. I had it tuned with a stage 1,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I left it. And I kept toying with the idea. And next thing you know, I walked out with a Road King or Road Glide, Road King, Road Glide, Road Queen. I don't know, it's something.
Yeah, cams make a difference. I mean,
you gotta try it. It's a whole different machine.
Nice set of cams makes a difference.
Oh yeah.
What do you have in yours?
I got Woods 222s.
Oh,
did you go gear drive or
did
did
you
you keep
when I rode it? That's right.
No, I stayed with the chain drive.
Okay, see, I went minor gear. I'm gear drive.
Yeah.
The TW 252s.
252. I'm not familiar with that one.
I think, yeah, I'd have to look at the paper. I mean, I still have. I mean, that's the thing was, you know, my bike was a one owner. The first owner was my dad, so I have every receipt from everything that was ever done in it. So I want to say they're the TW 252 gear drives that he went to that went in it just shortly before I got it.
Okay.
One less chain, one less tensioner you got to worry about.
Yeah, I mean your bike had the bad tensioners in it.
Yeah, the primary got redone to the HB 125 auto tensioner, and then Dad did away with the cam chain and went gear drive.
Yeah. Now I've got the hydraulic tensioners in mine, and those are way more durable than the first.
Oh, they are. Just be careful if you ever have any work done by a shop. The thing with the hydraulic tensioners is the shoe looks the same as the stock tensioner that Harley put in it, but they go backwards. And I actually had it where Black Hills Harley had to work on my bike in 22 when I went to Sturgis when the new charging system failed, and they put my shoe in backwards. And by the time I got back from Sturgis, it collapsed my tensioner. And I ended up having to pull it off. I'm looking at it, it's like, dude, why am I getting this bottom end noise? I thought I was having some serious problems, and took everything off. It's like I, readjusted shit, pulled it out, started back up, and making this ungodly noise, and started doing some research and realized they put my shoe in backwards. And I called Black Hills, said, "Hey, no offense, but you guys screwed up." And so I ended up talking to the service manager, and I will give them mass credit because they ended up refunding half the cost of what I paid them on the labor, because I ended up having to work on my bike when it left their shop. Because it's a simple mistake, but they stood behind what they did, say, "Hey, we screwed up. We're sorry. And, you should never have to work on your bike when it leaves our shop." And they sent me back half the money for what I paid for the job that they had to do.
Okay.
that's good.
No, Dynaride, it's got 2 tunes in one. Interesting. Yeah, John's a little excited you were talking about your bottom end. John's very. John likes his coffee. Yeah, I know. I think I may have stroked out there and said Road King. I don't know what I was talking about.
He said Road King, Road Queen. He didn't know what kind of bike he had at that moment.
Yeah, it's time for a smaller bike. I want to be cool.
So Donato says, just look at this paperwork. Also has shaved heads, oversized valves, and the Andrews TWA cams. Nice.
Yeah, I haven't really decided what kind of cam I want to go with in the Road King.
I want to say my dad did the Woods 475s in his 19 Road Glide.
Do you want what are you going for? Performance or are you going for sound? Because I know a lot of people are all about the sound.
Well, it's not so much a sound when you do it. Do you want more torque or do you want to go horsepower?
Keltfire was speaking.
I know.
I'm not really sure. I like the sound. Yeah, I know the Woods has a little has a real good lope to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
222 XD or XE or something like that.
Oh yeah, and the Star Racing. I think a lot of people like the Star Racing one too, right?
Yeah, the 3030.
Yeah.
And people seem to love the S&S 475 for the lope.
Yeah,
too.
Well, that was the original one I had thought I was going to go with, but now I'm not quite sure.
I mean, when it comes to S&S, I mean, it's a tried and true. I mean, they've proven themselves within the Harley world. I mean, they've been around a long time, and their stuff is well proven.
Yeah.
It just depends on the performance you're looking for. Do you the more low end torque? Do you want the high horsepower, or do you go with a middle range to give you a little bit more of both and still somewhat, try to keep your economy where it is, but still give you that, a little bit more torque? You want to, pull a 2-3 car pass and still have performance. There's, a lot of stuff to look at really when it comes into what are you looking for?
Right.
Mine doesn't have the sound, but it's got that mid-range power. I love it. And it's not aggressive enough where I'm probably going to grenade it. Hopefully.
Yeah. I want it to be quick enough to be safe. But I'm not planning on racing it. So.
Well, no, you're racing my bike at the Baggers and Brews event against Droop, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I want to see Droop just get smoked.
Or you can go 3 wide, throw in Moto Noggin. You never know.
The problem, though, with letting Kelt race those two is I'm concerned that I'm not afraid about her racing the bike. I'm worried about one of them having shit falling off their bike and taking my bike out with it.
Right.
But I will say my bike is fully insured and there'll be a shit ton of views. So I maybe we'll put like 9 GoPros on the bike just in case.
So you settle the sets are pinned this way.
It's true. So Droop, we just announced that you're racing Keltfire at the Baggers and Brews event. People were very excited. The problem is Droop's going to take his shirt off to be faster. Less drag.
I don't know.
One day his pants on doesn't pull out the pukes.
Droop riding with no shirt on in slow mo is just YouTube. No, it's not YouTube gold. Now I think about it.
It's something.
Who was it saying? Scott was talking about smaller bike. Yeah, I wouldn't. I still don't mind a street bob. I think it'd be cool to have a small bike.
I still like my sporty.
The problem with the bigger bikes is it's always a big bike. You can take tour pack off and it is lighter, a little bit more sleek as far as the handling, but it's still a big bike. It'd be fun. I haven't ridden one. I want to try one. I think it'd be really fun to try something really light in the Harley. Ask Road Real. What is this? Yes, if you haven't seen Road Reality's video where he's going to correct me, but I want to say he had 5 GoPros going at one time on his bike.
Too much.
He's got a lot of talent, but he has a lot of issues too. I can barely get 2 to synchronize half time. Oh, you're going to... oh, my God. All right. The race is called. We're not doing this if you're going to wear your Bucky boxers.
Bucky's boxers.
That's a lot of trauma.
It's still an upgrade from the Daisy Dukes.
Got a point.
Droop hasn't been stripping on a live stream lately, has he?
No.
And Junior hasn't passed out on one in a long time.
Has he even gone live lately?
It's been a while.
If I were to quit YouTube tomorrow, that is by far the best freaking live stream ever. I think that was where Katie was yelling at the cat when she was drunk. Yeah,
when Katie was drunk AF.
Yep.
If you guys don't know the story, this goes. The live's still posted on my channel. Smitty and Harley Fatboy Jr. were telling me after I had Monkey on it, they really wanted to be on a live with Monkey because Monkey at that point was, I mean, he isn't as big as he was now, but his channel was moving, and they were all excited that I got to talk to Monkey. So like, we want to be on a live. We want to be on a live. So I messaged Monkey. I'm like, yo, these 2 clowns want to be on a live with you. Monk's like, sure, because that's Monkey. We went about, I want to say an hour, and Monkey's like, look, when we end this, we're going to go to my channel. Well, a very drunk Smitty and a very drunk Junior were still in the wrong live. They were still in the old live talking to each other, thinking they were live. And at some point, I think Junior passed out. It was a great live. Oh, the COVID lives were the best. Not for my
Yes.
not for my kidneys, but they were some good lives.
Kidneys or the liver? I don't know. Depends.
Kidneys, liver, it doesn't matter. It's just a mess. That was a good live. Katie's birthday live was great because I forget where Monkey was. He was overseas, and he just calls in. He jumps on the live. We're like, "Aren't you overseas?" He's like, "Yeah, live." All right. Good.
That was fun.
Yeah, we've had some good lives. Denver's live. Denver's first live is a must watch. Absolute must.
Oh, that was fucking hysterical.
Denver asked me how to do a YouTube live, and then 2 hours later, we were doing a live on his channel.
Me, you, and Jason. That was the memories from that one were priceless.
Yeah, looking back at that, Oki, I think that was really the silver lining, is that it brought a lot of people together that wouldn't have had a chance to meet. There was a lot of ugliness of that time, but I really do think it was cool because there's a lot of people that joined YouTube just for something to do, and it became a thing. I did. I was, I just got bored, and it was like, yeah. I was messing with it, not to this extent.
Shit, you were pushing me for 6-8 months prior. You got to go to YouTube, and okay, well, let's see. And then we kept fucking around, and then finally, let's do it. Call Jason. Hey, we're gonna go live 2 hours. Let's do this shit. And yeah, that was an experience. It was a lot of fun. That was so freaking memorable and comical.
Yeah. Don't worry, Corey. We'll wrap up in a little bit. Poor guy. Where's he get bed? My bedtime. Baby keeps him up all night. Yeah, the best part about that live was when Jason, I think if I'm remembering correctly, Jason was like, so when did you guys plan this? 2 hours ago.
Was that the one where he was like having problems finding the straw in his drink? Because we were all having a really good time. Yeah. It's funny. There's a lot of people that have found Monkey's channel and gravitated towards it because he puts a lot of stuff up and his lives are a blast. And I just think it's cool. I mean, it's amazing what had come out of that time. There's just that's a nice Suzuki M109R.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's Suzuki Boulevard M109.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. I still don't understand why they didn't do anything with that platform. They should have made that into a touring bike. Well, not that.
They should have tried to do a little bit more with it. I agree.
They just don't seem to put much into their touring line or their cruiser line.
No, they don't.
It's just kind of there. If you want one, buy it.
I mean, and they were very affordable. I mean, of course, they went, they did some, shortcuts to keep the price down, the plastic fenders or, however you want to put it with the material they use. But dude, I had a Suzuki, the C50 Boulevard, and I love the shit out of that bike. It was a great bike.
Okay, you didn't have a motorcycle until you started watching Monkey? Is that for real? Seriously? Because now I want to screenshot this because that's like the best comment ever. Did you really? Because that's actually really cool that someone on YouTube inspired you to get a motorcycle. That is really cool.
Yeah.
Especially if they inspired you and that's the one you bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of bike.
That is a lot of bike.
Yeah, he is. That's actually what he said. Monkey inspired him to buy a motorcycle. That is really cool.
Because God, would they have like a 260 rear tire or a 280? There was
they have the fat rear tire.
Yeah.
And they come out with a real beautiful, brilliant blue. It was gorgeous up close.
Yep. I had the silver and black.
Yeah, I don't know why, because they did away with the 1500. That's the one I had. I didn't have the fuel.
It has a 240 in the rear.
Yeah, the intruder wasn't fuel injected. That's the only thing that sucked about that bike.
No, because what was it, 04 or 05? They rebranded the badge. I mean, all the Suzukis to Boulevards. Did away because the C50s was the Volusia. I mean, of course, you had the intruder line, and everything became the Boulevard. You had the S line, the C line.
Yeah.
C as in cruisers, kind of the sport style riding of the intruder style. The S40, would they have the S90?
And the T for touring.
Yeah, you can get the C50T as a touring model. They have the C90 and the C90T, which came with the bags and everything else, and the windshield, and were set up for touring.
Yeah, I don't know the new model. My 1500 was a pig. That bike was it felt so much bigger than it was. Oh, DDK had a C50 and a C90.
I know the big things with the C50, they called the DJ drive. There was a guy somewhere in the United States. He took the shafts out of the 90s, would cut them off, and he'd weld them. You could send him your rear end, and he would weld the shafts out of the 90 on for the 50s, and actually, which made it great for your first, second, and third gear for slow speed maneuvering. But then on the final drive in fifth, it really lowered your RPM, and you could really cruise down the highway at fucking 80, 90, and your RPMs weren't screaming. It was called the DJ drive.
And there it is. There it is. Look up, Denver. There it is. Das Uber stinker coming in hot.
I was gonna say, because of COVID, now I have a friend who lives in Seattle.
I mean,
I'm 2 hours west of Seattle. Come on now.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The joke that will never die.
The best part about those jokes is it's like the Corey joke. If you weren't there, you don't understand it. Therefore, you think it's real.
It will never die.
No, we will not let it.
No.
Every time somebody goes, I didn't know it was Corey's birthday. It's like, yes, somebody believes it.
We start doing every live. Just pick somebody out. Hey, happy birthday.
No,
I
because
got Starbucks, Bri.
it's not bad.
Good. I'm glad Seattle's rubbing off on you.
That could be taken so many. It's not bad.
That's right. That's what I thought.
I don't want Seattle rubbing off on me. That would be very, very bad.
Hey, you're like 2 weeks late, buddy. Sorry, my birthday was actually like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, all right.
Hey, thank you for the belated happy birthday.
So you all have till next Wednesday to come up with something to pull for Doc. So every time Doc's on, you guys have to coordinate, and it has to be like an inside joke. 'Cause inside jokes are the best. They're absolutely, and that's what makes the community great, is the people that get. And I don't understand how the Dunkin' Donuts joke started. I really don't. And it's
that's all you ever drink. But if we can go to Dr. Harley, the easy way to remember, I'm the day before St. Patty's Day. There you go. The day before the green beers, that's my day.
The Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March.
That's right.
Yeah, Ben Affleck took my spot with Dunkin' Donuts. A little disappointed. What are you gonna do? I really did want one of those Dunkin' Donuts jackets. I just gonna wear it in a video just to see, just for the hell of it. Yeah, Corey's got all the jokes. It's like the joke. No, I can't say it because anyway. Oh,
that's right.
My favorite coffee is Fat Glide coffee.
Yeah. Is that an espresso martini?
Oh, we haven't done the martini one yet. Yeah.
You haven't done an espresso martini?
No. There you go. Fat Glide, take notes.
Is the best part of waking up is Fat Glide in your cup? I mean, I don't understand where he's going. You go, Fat Glide.
Now, once you like the espresso martinis, you got to mix it up. You replace the vodka with Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Oh, they're so good.
That's what Kate's hooked on. There's an Italian restaurant down the road that makes just absolutely killer espresso martinis.
My favorite coffee?
Yes.
Stubborn coffee right there.
Yeah. Wookie, I was, thanks to Miss Keltfire. That was that
it wasn't
awesome
a Dunkin' Donuts shirt, though, was it?
No, it was a drunken grown-up shirt.
But seriously, so for those anybody wants some amazing coffee, Stubborn Goat Coffee is actually one of the young boys in Mile Monsters. His family started a coffee company that helps support. I could only imagine what their medical bills are for everything they have to go through with steroid treatments and everything else. And dude, they have some amazing blend coffees, and it's one of our go-to, especially camping. I mean, we have the Keurig in the house, but we do a lot of camping, and so we always buy a lot of Stubborn Goat coffee we take with us on the weekends, and we use a regular drip pour on the weekends. And they got a lot of different flavors, plus hot chocolate, little swag packs you can get with your coffee, and it helps support a young boy that's fighting a terminal disease right now that there's no cure for.
It's a good cause.
And when it comes to it, with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, the lifespan is generally about around late teens to 20 years old. And right now there's no cure. So every penny that raised your Stubborn Goat helps with his medical expenses. Plus it helps raise awareness of Duchenne's muscular dystrophy.
There you go. It's biker supporting a good cause. So yes, Doc, I still have the shirt because I want the police to think I'm a 1%er. Oh my God. Talk about a story. Corey, do you know that story?
I do not.
Baggers and Brewers ride last year. There was
I remember that story.
Yeah, the packs got separated,
Mhm.
and we were in a. Kel, were you in that pack?
I was coming up behind. I didn't see what had occurred,
Okay.
but I was there.
So
Remember, you said you're working.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we made Kel a first responder. So we're doing this event. We got separated. A lot of the guys that were in the pack were from a bunch of the performance bagger riders from New Jersey. We come up over this hill and it comes down. Next thing, Doc was there too. There's a street glide in pieces. I mean, just absolutely looked like it exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Des is there. A bunch of people were there. We're trying to block the road and control traffic. I'm standing at the hill and I'm blocking traffic, and this SUV pulls up. It's a cop. I didn't realize it's an unmarked car. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, we got a bike down. We need to get like EMS. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? There was 12 cops that showed up?
Yeah, there was a handful. Yeah, I would say between 8 to 12.
Cops are showing up. Next thing you know, there's more cops showing up. Then there's more cops showing up. And I just remember looking around like there's too many cops here for a single bike accident. Well, long story short, whoever was sergeant, whatever, I don't know if it was to me, says to somebody, he's like, oh, I'm really sorry about this. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, we thought you were a 1% club. I'm like, dude, I'm wearing a Dunkin' Donuts shirt. Like, whoa. I mean, I don't know what they taught you in the academy, sir, but I got a Dunkin' Donuts shirt on. Like,
Yeah.
Actually, I made a comment to him like, dude, we're YouTubers. The worst we're going to do is send a harshly worded email to your department. And he's like, you're going to do what? I'm like, dude, it was a joke. You already think we're 1%ers? Now you think we're going to send mean emails? Come on.
Yeah. And then Ben was heckling the police the whole time. There's a couple of kids on bikes that got nosy and pulled over, were like slowly pedaling by, and he hollers out, get a motorcycle, kids. It's fun.
Well, yeah. And he was telling the cop they didn't have any meth.
Yeah. He's like, he's cooking meth in his saddlebags or something.
I had Tim Hortons
in the cop car.
Yeah. Those cops were probably like that. They look in that one cop's face. I'm like, dude, you really thought we were 1%ers? Like, really? How many 1%ers have you arrested with Dunkin' Donuts shirts on? Because I want to know. Because I feel like if that's the case, I got profiled.
It's a very limited number.
Yeah. They opened up, Scott. They opened up a Tim Hortons a little bit down the road. I've been meaning to try. I tried them in Buffalo. It's not bad.
The Timmy's.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all of them were there. Doc said it was a CVO street glide. I didn't realize that. It was kind of hard to tell when it was in pieces. And in all fairness, the guy was okay. That was the only reason I'm making jokes.
Yeah, he was up walking around. I kept trying to get him to sit down. He wouldn't sit down.
If I remember correctly, when he was walking around, go, no, it's fine. I'll just give you guys help me pick up the bike. I can ride it home. I'm like, dude, there's no bike to pick up. It looked like a motor noggin bike. It's missing a lot of
just because there's pieces around doesn't mean the bike's bad. That's just all the fancy shit that makes it look pretty.
I mean, you get some zip ties. He got it home.
The road, it was a 2-lane unmarked road, and it had gone down a hill, and we were at the bottom of the hill where there was a small bridge, and like over a creek or something, and then it goes back uphill, and now down right where that small bridge is where it happened. He must have hit the seam wrong. and lost control there because the bike ended up like looks like it hit the guardrail. It was his helmet. Thank God he had a full face on because it was scratched up all right side of the chin.
Yeah, Des is right. They did, and Des was one of them that had to push him to go to the hospital. Which
Yeah,
I mean,
because he kept trying to go home, and we were like,
if you're in an accident and you've got any damage to your helmet, just go to the hospital for God's sake. We don't need to lose somebody else.
yeah.
What's weird about that is that was on the way back to Fielders, and I remember you might have been there when it happened. The bartender's like, "Do you know who Helmet is? It's the guy that wrecked." I'm like, "How did his helmet get to the bar? He's in the hospital." I'm like, "Shouldn't he have his helmet with him?"
So no, his wife was riding too, and she was there. So she may have. They may have.
Springer Mike's comment, Bry.
She may have taken his helmet with her, and when he got in the back of the ambulance. She probably had all his stuff with him. Her. Yeah, because she was there too.
I just thought it was funny because I was like, "What? Why is his helmet here?" Meanwhile, it's like all busted up. Yeah, she probably should have been at the bar after that. Yeah, he did. He did hit the guardrail. It was pretty scary.
Well, I mean, I came across one of those last year.
The bartender had his helmet, which I still don't understand, but neither here nor there. He's okay. What were you saying, Denver?
I mean, I came across one of those last year. We're going over Independence Pass in Idaho, and they just done a bunch of crack sealing with the tar, and it was it was in the 90s to low hundreds, and guy came around the corner starting to come down Independence Pass and hit one of those, we call them tar snakes, on his Indian, and
ice
slammed the guardrail, and his bike was in multiple pieces.
Yeah,
I mean, we got there way after the aftermath because they already had, police officers, ambulances. There was a wrecker there. They were picking up pieces and putting pieces of the bike on the wrecker. It's like, holy shit. And it's like, you could see why it was so hot. And it wasn't like 2 miles after that, we pulled off at a little rest stop in the mountains, and even doing 20, it was a sharp corner, and I hit one of those tar snakes and the front end slid out. But I mean, we didn't go down or anything, but luckily we were going slow. But you get in that hot heat with those, where they're seeing all the cracks with the tar, and that shit is like riding on ice.
Yeah, I can't stress enough, man. Buy a quality helmet because you just
you never know.
And realize that your helmets have a shelf life.
Yeah, most helmets are a 5-year shelf life.
Yeah, and you go down one time, that helmet is no longer no good.
Yeah, Shoei's actually doing a thing. I'm not in the market for a helmet. I'm probably gonna wait till next year. They do a thing now where they custom fit your helmet at dealers, so you can go and they actually build your helmet to fit you. Because I have a really hard time. I get a lot of lateral roll in my helmet. My cheeks have gotten smaller too, which is part of the problem. But if you're going to get a helmet, make sure you get it fitted and get it fitted properly. Because my thing is, unless you got if you got a $50 head, then don't buy, you know what I mean? Like, people are buying $50 helmets because shit scares the hell out of me. It's not to say like a $100 HJC helmet's a bad helmet. I'm not saying that at all, but just buy a brand new.
Or if you want to buy your helmet online at different stores because you can save money, go to a dealership or wherever you're going. You find a brand of helmet you like, try those ones on, and find the proper size that's going to fit you before you buy it online. I mean, that is very huge because I bought, thought a helmet, hey, this is about the size I wear, and I ordered one online and like, hell no. And so I found the brand I wanted, and actually ended up going to a store that they were having a sale, and the helmet I was looking to buy online was slightly cheaper was Eagle Leather in Lakewood, Washington. But I mean, just because you fit one brand, like Bryson HGC, doesn't mean that same helmet in a Shoei is going to fit you. Go try on those helmets if you want to buy it online and make sure that it fits you properly. And then you want to save yourself $40-$50. Hey, I get it. Then order online, but go somewhere you can try the physical model on and put it on your head.
Yeah, I was surprised because ILM sent me a helmet to try out, and I'm still in the process of trying it out. But I was surprised because they're large. I was swimming in. And I went to a medium, and it fits. But to your point, everything's different. What were you going to show us, Corey?
I
No,
was just say, speaking of, I mean, even a cheap helmet can do pretty good. I mean, this was $100 and something HJC. I went down at a track day and ended up smacking my head pretty hard on the pavement. And I'll tell you, if I was wearing a half helmet or something, some cheap helmet, that would not have been a very good experience.
HJC makes a solid helmet. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it's good. There you go. You can order your Shoei from Dom.
There you go.
Well, I mean, and I run an HJC. My wife, and Hayden, my son, they both bought HGCs or HJC. I mean, there's different models you can go up, but we all run the modulars and absolutely love them.
Yep.
I mean, but get yourself a quality helmet because your noggin is important.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been in a wreck. I had a great helmet and I broke the thing in half on impact and crushed my skull, my face, and luckily I was young at that time and healed up. But you want to be cheap for a helmet. What's your life worth? I mean. That's what it comes down to. What do you want to? How much do you want to pay? And think that is protecting your head and your brain.
That's my number one pet peeve. If someone will go out and spend 30 grand on a motorcycle, and then go, "Well, I don't have the budget to get good riding gear. I don't have the money to get a jacket or gloves or boots or a helmet." Well, then why did you spend 30 grand on a bike? I mean, if at the very least, boots, gloves, and a helmet. I mean, you can argue the rest of it, and it is important, but like if you can't. That should be the bare minimum.
I actually got a full set of gear before I even got the bike.
There you go.
I mean, I rode with a half helmet for years, and then I went to the modular. It's like I should have done this a long time ago. Even with, I mean, I grew up racing motorcycles, and all through my teen years, and motorcycle have been a part of my life forever. And I think going to the modular was one of the smartest things I ever did. You can be riding through areas where it's very warm. Okay, cool. Flip the front, flip the chin bar up. Where's the 3/4? Get some more air at you and cool you down, but you still have it can cool down. There's multi purposes of a modular helmet. And
hey Dom, is that sale for Shoeies that you're selling? Is that still on? Is that sale still going? Because they're blowing out Neotech 2s for
$200 off or something like that.
I want to say it's $699, but please don't hold me to me. Dom, post the price before I screw it up. Because I know, and I'm just saying this to him, use Dom because I never remember the Shoei SFR FR2D2, whatever the hell it is. Their entry level helmets on sale too, I think. Which is a great helmet. That's what Kate and I had until she got it. She got a Neotech 2 last year, and I have a Shoei 1200. That's a beautiful helmet.
Oh yeah.
Neotech is $200 off. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, don't skimp on some things. I mean, it's your life that you're, skimping on.
It's like Bon Jovi said, it's your life and it's now or never.
It is. I mean,
no idea what that had to do. I just want to throw it out there.
I mean, my impact, it broke my helmet in half and I ended up having my face peeled off to my lips and they rebuilt my skull and my head from my lips up.
Well, that's a hell of a way to end the podcast.
That's right.
So if you've taken nothing else out of this, please buy a friggin' good helmet.
That's right.
And preferably support
your life
business.
Now, when it comes to gear,
he's still so darn good looking. So
now when it comes to gear, I mean, one trip to the ER, if I go down, I wreck, a pair of boots, pants, jacket, and a helmet. That might be $1,000, maybe a little more to replace it all. What's an ER trip going to cost you?
Right. Hey, Brad, can you go full screen?
All that pain worth.
Hold on. Never showing off scars. Hold on a second.
That's right. I mean, you can see it goes all the way.
Oh, wow.
It goes from ear to ear where they peeled my face off.
Wow.
And,
Well, this just took a turn.
And granted, I had a quality helmet and whatnot, but still, it's, you're putting your life in your hands. So spend the money, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, especially even if you don't go down. I mean, I did a U-turn and dropped my my KOR, and my hands were all beat up and just from hitting gravel on a hill, and I still had gloves on and it hurt. I mean, I had thinner HGC gloves on.
Well, I mean, it's the old saying: dress for the slide, not the
Yeah.
ride.
I took a 9 mil. Now, what are we doing? Ooh, ow.
Drop.
Dropped the Road King in the driveway with no gloves on 2 nights ago.
Was the bike okay?
Oh,
Did
ouch.
Fat Glide run out and be like, is the bike okay?
Oh, I got an earful for taking the bike through a spot that I should have known better.
I always tell Kate, if I'm going to drop the bike, fall under it because those pipes were expensive.
Oh, no.
It's golden,
What's that?
and the insurance is golden.
Yeah.
Well, I dropped the bike far enough to put it completely on its side and scratch up the windshield.
Ooh.
But hey, you know what? Those can be replaced.
Yes.
You're okay, so that's the golden part.
Did you ever see the picture of, I'll have to post it. I had the bags off. It was right after I had COVID and I should have been even moving the bike, but the bike had been outside for a few days. I dropped it in the driveway and it just basically fell completely on its side. It fell so hard. I thought I ripped I thought I gorged up my new pipes. I was like, oh shit.
I was afraid about the saddlebags. I was like, but thankfully the painted bits on the bike are fine. And I think the windshield actually got gouged when I accidentally stepped on it when I was trying to pick the bike back up. So
yeah.
Hey, but the best part is you're just fine, and those little things can be replaced, and life will go on just fine.
My ego's quite bruised.
I understand that 100%.
Yeah, because this is like the 4th time I've dropped that bike. So, and I've only
It happens.
I'm trying to think. I've dropped
Thank you, Wilkie. Thank you.
I've dropped the Road Glide
in the driveway.
I've dropped the Road Glide at least twice. It happens. I mean, it's just it is what it is.
I did mine one time.
Over 3 or 4 times.
I dropped it in the trailer against the trailer wall. Talk about hard to get off the wall. I walk in, I'm like, Kate, I need you outside. She's like, why? I'm like, I dropped the bike. She's like, why am I in the trailer? It's currently good.
The first
I'm
time
losing fuel and that shit's expensive. Help me pick it up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kel, what were you saying?
I was saying the first time I dropped it, it was in our driveway, and I pinned my foot underneath the passenger footrest, and I was wearing my Indy Ridge boots. So no harm to the foot, but I was stuck. I was laying in the driveway. I pulled my cell phone out of my breast pocket of my jacket to call my husband, laying in the driveway going, honey, can you come out here and help me?
I'm a little stuck under the bike.
When he walked out, I was laying in the driveway underneath the bike. Yeah.
I dropped when I first started looking at Harleys, I didn't realize the kickstand went beyond what a metric bike does. And I put the kickstand down and was looking at bikes, and about 3 minutes later, it fell into another bike.
Oh shit.
And the salesman's like, whoa, you didn't do that. You weren't anywhere near it. And he's like, oh, you're interested in buying a bike? Well, yeah, not that one. It fell over. I mean, that bike's shitty. Oh, that bike.
It's got gremlins.
Yeah. That bike's got damage. I want that bike. Shit happens. So we're at the 2-hour mark. We're going to wrap this up. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. This is it's been a lot of fun. Guys in the side chat, really appreciate it. Denver is on at 8:00 Seattle time. Not really. It's Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. 5:00 Pacific West Coast time.
And that's going to be on Sunday. And then Dr. Harley is on at 8:00 Eastern Standard on Wednesdays. I'll more than likely be back with lives for less than a month. And then next month is Mental Health Month. I got some really big stuff lined up for that. It's going to be some really
awesome,
really good. Yeah. I landed a whale of a guest, so look forward to
Hell yeah. Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, stay safe. And to the panel's comment and everybody else in the side chat, please, if you're going to buy gear, buy quality gear.
Mm-hmm.
You only get one shot at this. Let's not ruin it. You know,
that's right.
We don't need to lose any more brothers and sisters. So that's all I had, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And as always, remember, you're not alone. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Later.
Night.
Ride safe, have fun.